Welcome to today's in-depth tutorial on relative return. I'm excited to guide you through this essential investment metric designed to help you benchmark the performance of your investments. Stick around as we dive into examples, data, and FAQs to ensure you grasp this concept fully. Relative return measures the performance of an investment compared to a benchmark or another investment. This metric is crucial for evaluating how well an investment or portfolio is doing in comparison to its peers. Let's consider an example. Suppose you invested in a mutual fund that offered a 10% return over a year. Simultaneously, the benchmark index, say the S&P 500, provided a 7% return. Here, the relative return for your mutual fund would be 3%. In this example, relative return equals 10%, fund return, 7%, benchmark return, equals 3%. The relative return is positive in this scenario, which indicates that your mutual fund outperformed the benchmark by 3%. This is a signal of good performance relative to the market standard. Investors and fund managers use relative return to make informed decisions. For example, consistently high relative returns might indicate a superior investment strategy, while negative relative returns might prompt a portfolio review. Let's dive deeper into another example. Imagine we have three different investments: Investment A, Investment B, and Investment C. The returns are 12%, 8%, and 5% respectively, and the benchmark return remains at 7%. For investment, relative return equals 12% to 7% equals 5%. For investment B, relative return equals 8% to 7% equals 1%. For investment C, relative return equals 5% to 7% equals -2%. Based on these calculations, investment A outperformed the benchmark the most, while investment C underperformed. Now, let's address some common questions about relative return. Question: what if the benchmark return is negative? Answer: if the benchmark return is negative, the relative return calculation still holds. For example, if your investment returns -2% and the benchmark returns -5%, the relative return is 3%. Question: can relative return be used in evaluating bonds? Answer: yes. Relative return can be applied to any type of investment, including bonds. Comparing the performance of a corporate bond against a government bond index, for instance, can help in assessing its relative performance. Question: what are the limitations of relative return? Answer: relative return does not account for the absolute risk taken to achieve the return. Hence, it is often used in conjunction with other metrics like the Sharpe ratio. In conclusion, understanding relative return is fundamental for evaluating investments against a benchmark. By catching both outperformance and underperformance, it provides a holistic view of how an investment fares in real market conditions. I hope you found this tutorial on relative return enlightening. Feel free to drop any questions in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial insights. Until next time, happy investing!